in case of Boeing, the case for owning Boeing at the moment is, do you think that what is a very distressed share price is forming a base? And I think the evidence for that is very weak indeed. No, they've still got major issues with the Boeing Max. It looks as though, production, you have to ask the question, will production ever restart? And they've got a huge inventory of planes to sell. Obviously, there are other production lines, whether it's the 787, are doing very well. Likewise, the 777 is doing fine. But this is a very serious problem for Boeing, and I think it's premature to say that the problems of the Boeing Max are behind us. I think we could be having this discussion in 1 year's time.
Is there a cultural issue? I mean, we've seen with other companies in the past, bank is a great example, when there's a huge scandal that plays out, it's very hard to change culture. And what we've had in the last few weeks has been a company still very eager to rush back to market with a product that has proved to be flawed. Instead of trying to clear all the hurdles, make sure there's enough safety and security concerns that have been hit after 2 fatal crashes. So go back to the point, isn't there a cultural problem now, Boeing?
Well, it's actually, I think, a very interesting question, because if you look at other companies which have experienced what you call cultural problems, and I'm thinking sort of BP with its issues, not just in the Gulf of Mexico, but also with its refinery accidents, I think that took a huge shake-up at BP to change the culture of the company, and and subsequently the recovery in BP was very successful, but it did take a good 1 to 2 years.
Bob, there was a recovery in the profile of the company and the performance of the company, but there wasn't a recovery in the share price. BP, last time I looked, in the last 24 hours, was trading 468 pence.
Yes.
The highs under Lord John Brown were around about £7 as well. So we've never got anywhere near those levels, despite, I think, who's been an excellent steward of the CEO role, being Bob Dudley.
Yes, I agree. But my point is, in the case of BP, it probably did take 1 to 2 years to fundamentally shake up that company. Another example, obviously, was Volkswagen with the emissions scandals. I think similarly, you didn't see that company being shaken up within 6 months. Again, it took a good 1 to 2 years, and arguably it's still work in progress today.
But one can make existential questions about both the model of BP going forward, because of all kinds of issues, and of the model of Volkswagen going forward as well.
Oh, correct, absolutely.
As profitable entities in the 21st century.
Sure, but I think there are 3 issues here. Companies went through a major shock. Whether it's Boeing now, whether it's VW with its emissions scandal, whether it was BP with Gulf of Mexico, how quickly did those companies adjust to the new reality? And typically, if you look at case studies of similar companies, it's typically sort of 1 to 2 years of really shaking up the company, changing its culture.
Why?
Now, that doesn't necessarily translate into your point about BP, into share price performance today. Now, coming back to Boeing, my argument is it's probably, and this addresses Karen's question, it is premature to say that the fundamental management culture of Boeing has changed sufficiently to say that Boeing is on a recovery path after this major shock.
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci, and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.